So my screen visible to you?
Yeah.
Okay. So this thing we have done.
Yes.
Okay. So now when we do this, suppose if I run this, okay, it will take time for the first time. Yeah. No. And now you see that this window just vanishes. Okay. Now, so for that, what we have to do before adding the options, let's say options dot add experimental option, you have to type detach true. Okay. Now if I run this, okay, now it does not vanish away.
Yeah.
Okay. So now sometimes, okay, this is okay. Sometimes what happens, Chrome driver and Chrome version doesn't match. Okay.
Yeah.
And some version issues are there. Okay. So Google has give me or give us something like, like say Chrome for testing. Okay. So go to Google, just type Chrome for testing. Okay. Yeah. Go to this. Okay. And say, have to find that version. Okay, I think so. This will be okay. This is there is they just remove the yeah. This is Chrome for testing. Go for the stable version always. Okay, just click on this. Now here you have to download the Chrome driver. Suppose according to your system. So this is mine. Okay,
Yeah.
say right click and go to this. Now it will download over here Chrome driver thing like this. Okay, and then say and you have to paste inside what is suppose if I here and extract to this. Okay, now these are the files. Now
Yeah.
I have already, if I remember, I have already yeah, Chrome testing. Okay, now just a minute. Just a minute. Okay, think so. This one that be downloaded. Mm, Yes. Chrome extract. Yeah, these are the files. You have to download the Chrome.
Okay.
Okay, not Chrome driver, Chrome. These are the files. So I have already kept all the files here. Okay,
Yeah.
then okay, what will I will do? I will say here Control A, B, Control A. Okay, now this is the Chrome I'm talking about. Just right click or just say Shift plus right click, then say copy as path. When you only right click, the copy as path option is not available. Okay,
Yeah.
so Shift plus right click, copy as path. Okay, and say, yeah, this one here, and just above here, path to from testing. Say here. Now you have to go with the double black slashes. Okay, now here the options dot binary location equal to path to Chrome testing. Okay, now if we run now, now you see over here icon. If you see over icon, it's a test thing. You can see T over here. Can you
Yeah.
see it?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the testing version of the Chrome. So it will always pick this version.
Okay.
Okay, so
So here we'll not face any issues with the
yeah,
Chrome version and
yeah,
okay.
yeah. Will not face any issues. It will just pick the this Chrome for testing. Okay,
Okay.
now say if I want to go for say here, yeah, say just comment this one. Say no options equal to WebDriver dot Firefox options. Okay, sorry. Now again say driver equal to WebDriver dot uh, Firefox. Now before that we have to import some say like this from Selenium dot WebDriver dot Firefox dot service import service as Firefox service. Now, can you tell me that why I'm writing this service at Firefox service?
Because it's a Firefox driver.
Now I can do it like this as well. But why I'm writing this?
Mm.
Mhm.
Because you're using it below as well.
Now suppose if these both are available, now I will say import service. Again, I will say
Yeah,
import
okay.
service. Then it will
It will
doesn't know
get
my.
confused. Yeah.
Yes, that's why I'm writing as Firefox service as Chrome service. So that my
Mm.
code, if I'm using both of these, imports, so I can know that from which service I want to use.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, say Firefox. Now service equal to Firefox service Gecko driver manager dot install options equal to options. Okay, and the same thing here. Copy, paste. Okay. Now if I run it, it will take time for the first time. Okay. Now you see it has opened the Firefox.
Yeah.
Okay, this is Firefox. Now the third one, that is your Edge.
Edge.
Okay, now I'm doing this for only one time. I'm not going to do it again and again. Okay, because mostly will do the thing on Chrome thing. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just showing you that we can do it in every browser.
Right.
Edge dot service import service as Edge service. Okay, and again from driver dot now Microsoft import Edge Chromium driver manager. Okay, now again what will I do? I will just command this one WebDriver dot Edge options. Okay, mostly Edge and say your uh, uh, this Chrome, mostly they are same.
Okay.
Okay, um, same thing will go here. WebDriver dot Edge. This service is equal to Edge service here. Edge Chromium driver manager dot install dot options and the same thing. Okay, because when we do the framework, I'm not going to write this code.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are going for the basically Chromium thing. Okay, now if I run this, it is giving me an error. Options WebDriver option dot add experiment option detached to driver dot edge service equal to edge service edge chromium driver manager dot install. Oh, what it is? Are you offline? Okay, not able to understand. Maybe my edge is not there. I will see this problem. Okay, so
Okay.
basically it's add with these options. Add experiment option name detached to WebDriver dot edge service equal to edge service edge chromium manager dot install and passing the options. Okay, so basically we are doing the right thing, but maybe my edge is not updated, saying that it is giving me an error. line 35. There is no line 35. H.py. Maybe some issue is there. I will see to this, but basically we will open with these lines of code. Okay, and similarly we can
Yeah.
do with the Internet Explorer as well. Okay, or Safari thing. The same things are there, but just the name. We will use the different imports and different this word keywords. Okay, now even you can say that this code looks messy thing. Okay, so what will I do? Mm, new Python package, say, and module inside it. New, say, Python file, say, browse dynamically. Okay. What will I do? I will just copy all this. Now here we'll say browser name equal to whatever the browser name I will pass over here. Say suppose Chrome, say driver equal to none, and say URL equal to this one. Okay. Now I will go with this if browser name equal to Chrome, then say I will copy this. Okay. Mm, now Aleph browser name equal to say
Firefox.
Firefox. 2 minutes. Okay. Then I will do yeah. Now no Aleph browser Edge, Aleph browser I do I anything. Okay, and in the say and in the end I say driver dot get URL and the same thing. Okay, now if I run this, right now it is Chrome, so it will open the Chrome.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so
the
mm-hmm,
testing one that you said that we have for Chrome, the
mm-hmm,
path to Chrome testing one,
mm-hmm,
we just have it in Chrome, not
mm.
Firefox, Edge, or any other browser.
No, it is just for Chrome. Chrome has
Okay.
provided. Chrome has Google. Click Chrome is from Google, and Google has
Yeah.
many facilities. Firefox is also a good thing, but they have only thing they have on the GitHub.
Okay.
Okay, so they are not providing the Firefox for texting thing. Okay, okay, so now one more thing, say, okay, options, yeah, here, say, options dot set, it will, yeah, dot accept inse- insecure certificates equal to, say, true. Okay. That certificate errors, if they come, then it will not come now after this. Okay. Mm, there is one more thing. Uh, say ref equal to, these are just the options. Say profile dot default underscore content underscore setting underscore values dot notifications. Just you have to write it like this only. That notifications that said some, you see that allow, disallow, then after this the notifications will not come.
Okay.
Okay. Options dot add experimental option, say refs equal to sorry. So after this, that notifications will not come. Okay. So these are
Yeah.
the just one time code. So we
Yeah.
always do the copy and paste thing. Okay.
Yeah.
So just a minute. Okay. So now we will study about web elements. I think so we have studied that. What is web element?
Yeah.
Can you?
Anything that, yeah, we
Mm,
discussed about it
mm-hmm,
before. So yeah, anything on the page that we see on the U page on the front end
mm,
is a web element.
yeah,
Any link, any button, anything, any text, any image.
yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, so just a thing. Selenium dot WebDriver dot remote dot web element. Now here, if you see, so this is the code, or you can say, okay, mm, I think so. Is a process tag. So Selenium.webdriver.remote web element. These is the all the coding to get an web element from the page, but we are not going into this. So do you know about all the elements, web elements, like say, mm, just a minute. Uh, do you know all about web elements like text box, input tag, list,
No,
button, anchor tag?
no.
Okay. Uh, okay. Now say um, here. No, this is a simple input tag. Now if I inspect it, now if I say, you will see that this page is starting from HTML.
Yeah,
Okay. Now let's say, suppose if I go with a simple notepad. Yeah. Now if I say HTML, so it has the closing tag as well. HTML.
yeah,
Okay. Now if you see over here, it has body. Okay. Then
yeah,
body have the all the tags. Okay, and it says head
yeah,
tag. Okay. Now say now HTML. Inside this there are say head tag. Now every tag which is opening 90% or 99%, it has the closing tag. Otherwise it
yeah,
will give you an error. Okay. Now here say my body tag. Okay. Now here it is the closing body tag. Okay. And all my tags are inside this body tag.
yeah.
Okay. Now suppose there is a tag div.
Mm.
Okay. Again it has a closing tag div.
Yes.
Okay. And inside this div tag I have my input tag. Input. Now if you see over here, here, okay. Now you see that I can target by this. Just click on this, and whatever the element I want to target, it will highlight, and just click on it. It will give you the hint that okay,
Yeah,
this element here, if I can say, yeah, this one here. Now input type equal to text. Okay. Now I say type equal to text. Now if you see, now if you see over this input tag is closing here,
yeah,
but it does not have, you can say, now if you see over, it has like this input, uh, save. Okay. This has the closing tag as well.
yeah,
Here I say type equal to text and say input. Okay. Now suppose I save it as, now I will save it as index dot html. Save, save. Okay. Now if I go to my d HTML. Now here we type the saved. Suppose if I want to run it, drag and drop. See text
mm.
over here.
Yeah,
Okay, so this way I can make my text. Now suppose if I make one more, okay, now save it again. I will, now you see two text boxes are there.
yeah.
Okay, now suppose there is one more div. Say now, suppose if I want to create a button. Okay, now if I see over here and just inspect it, right click and inspect on it. Now you say button type, or you can go for input type as well.
Yeah.
Okay, suppose I will go with the uh, input type. I just copy this input type button. Okay, and say and say I will write it as enter. Okay, save it, and again I will just say now. Now here enter is outside, but suppose if I want to write a type, say the name of the button, I think so. Name is the thing. Suppose if I want to check this now here, I can go with this say type and text line name. Okay. Um, just a minute. Even I will not remember that. Yeah, value. Okay. Yeah. Now you can see enter has been there. So now suppose if I go with the say and another anchor tag. So what do you mean by anchor tag? Can you tell me?
Mm, no idea.
Okay. Anchor tag. Now say say this is how we write anchor tag. Okay.
Okay.
Now say here. Now see if I just copy this and say paste it in my here. Okay, and here. Now you can see if I just click on it, it will take to me this website.
Yeah.
Okay, so anchor tag basically is a link.
Yeah.
Basically, it's a link. Whatever I will pass in my href, these are the tags. Okay, now these type href is attributes. These are the attributes of the particular tag. Now, whatever I will write over here, suppose if I write Selenium training, okay, whatever I will write over here doesn't matter. It will show you. Now, suppose here I just refresh it. Now it will showing visit W3 schools, but when I click over it, it will take to selenium.com.
Yeah.
Okay, because of its attributes.
Yeah.
This type, this href, these are the attributes. And what is the tag name? Input. What is the tag name? Input. What is the tag name? A, anchor.
Okay.
Okay. Now, similarly, we have drop down.
Yeah.
Okay, now say here now here, yeah, here. Now you can see over here. This is a
Yeah.
drop down. If I inspect it, okay, now this is the select. Drop down will start with the select. Now, it has select tag and it has the options. Options are that the drop down values that is being visible when I click on this icon, or you can say when I click on this drop down. Only then these options will be visible. Other than that, these options are not visible. Okay, it is on the HTML page, but it is not visible. It is visible on some condition. What is the condition? When I click over it. Okay, so you have to know all these things. Why? Because suppose when we move forward, we will go with in the interview. They can ask you. Suppose if you want to get the address of this, suppose you right click on it. Okay, so, say just a minute. Yeah. Now here, suppose you want the here this Armenia. Okay, now you will okay go with say copy the XPath or full XPath or any another identifier. Now, when you run this identifier on the page, it will give you an error. Why? Because you have to first click on it, then it will be visible. Or if you want to select it, otherwise it is not visible.
Yeah.
Getting my point?
Yes.
Okay, so they will confuse you in the interview. Okay, so you if you I want to select it, can I pass this directly? No, you cannot pass it directly. First you have to click on it, then you can select over it.
Yeah.
Okay, we will see this as well. Okay,
Okay.
so this is drop down. Okay, now if I know, you know, any identifier strategy that if I want to address of this particular text box, how can I do it?
You can find it by ID, by
Okay.
name.
Mm, yeah. Suppose if I go with the XPath. So what do you mean by XPath? What is XPath? First of all, you have to understand that what is XPath.
Yeah. So you have to find the path for this particular element on the web page. So
Mm-hmm.
since if the ID name uh, are not available, then you
Mm-hmm.
go with XPath. So
Mm-hmm.
you have to, there's, yeah,
Okay. Now suppose if I want to find the XPath of this particular text box, this one, how can I do it? Suppose I don't want to use now. It is nowadays it is very easy. I have extension like Selectors Hub. You can just go to Google Chrome extensions and Selectors Hub, and it will install into your browser. Just right click on it. Selectors Hub is there. Copy the relative XPath or absolute XPath. We will discuss this as well. That what is relative, what is absolute. First we will go with the absolute XPath. Now what is absolute XPath? Do you know anything about absolute XPath or XPath?
no,
Okay. Now let us understand. Now, say first I will give you example. And now suppose if I want to represent me in my address, suppose what is I am living in say this I am living in India. This is my country, India. Okay, and inside India, uh, again I have live in Chandigarh. Okay. Inside Chandigarh, I am living in sector say 35. Okay, inside sector 35, or you can say sector 35, any say A, B, C, B. Okay, and inside sector 35B, my house number is say 123, and in house number 123, I'm in the first floor. Okay, this is my first floor. Okay, so this is my complete address. Now, if
Yeah.
I want to show you in terms of XPath, how will I show you? India slash Chandigarh slash sector 35B. Okay, and say house number 123, and then first floor. So this is my complete XPath.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is my complete XPath. Okay, or you
Mm.
can say the complete address of mine. Okay, now, suppose if I'm talk about this thing, now if you see over here, or you just say inspected here. Okay, now this is the div we are talking about. This is the div.
Yeah.
Okay, and inside this div, uh, yeah, the here is the input tag. Just a minute. These both are different. Okay, now if I inspect it now, okay, type text, why it is, think so. Okay, now what will I do? Say div copy another. Okay, now say inspected. Why it is showing like this? Maybe I have to give an ID. Yeah, why it is showing the shadow root, I don't know why it is showing like this. Okay, now the thing is that suppose if I want to go for the address of this, now what can I do here? Just right click on the sector hub. Okay, go for the absolute XPath. Okay, now if I see over here, this is your, okay, sector of absolute XPath. It is happening. What is the problem? Format ID or name attribute. ID equal to 1. Okay. Now, okay. So what is this div1 then input? Now, if you start over here, now HTML,
Yeah,
okay. Now here head tag is there, but I have not head tag writing over here. Why? Tell me, can you tell me?
because they're both parallel to each other, head or
Yes,
body, so you can use
yes,
one.
yes. If my suppose my target is say this one input
Yeah,
type. This is the first tag I want to target. Now this input tag, now I have to see that which is the parent of this input, this div, and which is the
yeah,
parent of this div body. Now
yeah,
which is the parent of this body tag, HTML.
HTML.
Now because these both are parallel tags,
Yeah,
so I don't need to write about this head.
yeah,
Okay. Now why this div1 is there?
because the target one that we want, the first text box is inside the div tag.
Okay. Now suppose if this is not here. Now I have to write div1 now.
No, there's only div.
Okay. So if they you can write div1 as well and simple div. When you write as simple div, it will automatically take as a first.
Yeah,
Okay. Now when say div1, so it will go for the first, then input. Now suppose if I want to get the address of this input. Now what is the address of this input, this second type, which is id2?
input is inside. So input backslash input.
mm, Now say this is the input, which is the, now I want this input, so
Yeah, after input,
mhm, say
we'll
here,
put backslash and input.
here you can say slash input.
Yeah,
You are saying this na?
yeah.
Okay. Let's copy this down. This Firefox is a better thing to study this type of XPath. Okay. Now, if I just inspect it. Okay. Now here, say first is my this one. Okay. Now here in search HTML, I will type this and I will just press enter. Now it is highlighting this.
Yeah,
Okay. And you are saying slash input. This is the thing you are saying.
yeah,
Okay. Now no matches.
yeah.
Why? Because
So we have to go inside div.
yeah.
Div is inside div. So div backslash div.
So I will delete this first.
Yes, yeah,
Uh, you have to delete this one as well.
yeah.
Okay.
and
Now
then
what I have to.
div
Mm-hmm.
backslash input.
Yes.
Mm.
Okay. So now if you see, my target is this one.
Yeah,
Okay. Now target is this one. So now when I see, you have to check those tags which are pointing below.
yeah,
Okay. This is the pointing below. Now I'm not bothered about this input because this tag has not concerned with this tag. Okay. So I have to look for this, the parent of this tag. What is the parent of this tag?
div
This div. What is the parent of this tag?
body.
Body and the main HTML.
Yeah,
Okay. Now suppose here. Now suppose if I want to go for the this thing, I want to get the XPath of absolute XPath of this anchor tag. So what will be the XPath? Now if I say inspected or just say inspected. Okay. Now tell
HTML
me.
body,
Mm-hmm.
HTML body, div,
Mm-hmm.
and
Okay.
then div2
Div two. Okay. Now
backslash a.
whenever you find this thing, just press say enter. Now you
Yeah,
are inside here is the div. Now after that, what I have to write?
backslash a.
Backslash a. Now press enter. Now here you will find the XPath. Now it is highlighting, so you are on the right track. Now suppose here, uh, if I go with the here, or say email inspected, or what we'll do, copy this, go to Firefox, and that, and I say inspect. Okay, now I want to find the XPath of this. So how will I find it? Even I can go for the say right click copy XPath. It will give me XPath. Or in the Chrome, I will use that extension. But you should know how to find a XPath. Then only you can understand the absolute and relative XPath. Okay, now how to find an XPath of this input ID?
Can we go to the top?
Mm-hmm,
HTML, then
mm-hmm.
backslash body. Uh,
Okay. Mm,
can you press? Okay. Why is it saying it didn't find? Okay, backslash HTML. Okay.
okay.
Now
Mm,
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Backslash div say 6. Yeah. Okay. So now, mm, that's a lot of
yeah.
backslashes.
Yes.
Backslash div, backslash div.
Now I'm here. Okay. Then backslash div here. Okay. Now.
Then backslash div. Okay, can you scroll down? One, okay, backslash div. Okay, can you scroll? Okay, the email address is almost there.
Mm-hmm.
backslash div2. Hmm.
But it take me to different level.
Yeah. Can you remove this? Okay. Uh, backslash, it's inside form. So for,
Yes.
okay. So backslash div2. Okay. And then we can use backslash input.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So now I have told you you have to look for the elements which are down arrowed.
Yeah.
Just remember my point. This is down arrowed, down arrowed, down arrowed. This is not down arrowed, so I will not look it. Down arrowed, down arrowed, down arrowed.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will look for those elements which are down arrowed.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
this way you can find an XPath. This is absolute XPath.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know how to find an absolute XPath. So
Yeah.
what is relative XPath?
You can start from in between.
Like suppose if I want to get the relative XPath of this one, how can I find it?
Mm, no, I don't know.
Okay, you have to look for the parents. Now, these all down arrowed things are the parents items.
Yeah.
Suppose right now there is no, suppose if anything containing that ID thing.
Yeah.
Okay, now say this is a thing. Say I will inspect, or I can say here email selectors hub relative XPath. Mm, now it's just a simple say hey, input. Just go for the ID whose ID is like this. Okay, I will tell you the relative XPath as well. Now, if you see over here, just a minute, here. Now, suppose here this is the parent. Again, this suppose this form has an ID.
Yeah.
So I will go for the ID of this form. Okay, then say here. Till then, it will be the ID of this. Say uh, that. Okay, yeah. Till this form. Suppose if this form has an ID, I will say form at the rate ID. Suppose this is an ID.
Mm,
After that, div to input. So what it will do? It will go here.
yeah.
Okay, and after that, div to
Mm,
and then input. So my address will gonna short. Now suppose maybe I will check it if it goes say form at the rate class whose class is this one form horizontal. I don't know whether it will if it is unique then it will definitely find it. Okay, now it has find it. If you
yeah.
see, okay, now say after that I will say slash div to, now you see, and
Mm,
then slash input. So this is known as relative XPath. Now you see that my XPath is gonna short.
yeah.
Okay, so this is known as how to find a relative XPath.
Okay.
Okay, so get the difference.
Yeah.
Absolute XPath means complete address.
Yeah.
Okay, and you can say relative means shortcut kind of thing. Like
Yeah.
whose form is it will first it will look for that. After that, div to input.
Yes.
Okay, so if you want to go for the relative XPath, then you should look for the parent element who has some identification like class, like ID, who has a unique identification.
Yeah.
Okay, this way you can and you can find an absolute or complete XPath. And these, what are these? Class, action, method. The form is a tag. What are these? Class, action, method. What are these things? I have told you already.
Mm.
These are known as attributes.
Attributes.
Okay, this is a tag. Form is a tag. And what
Yeah.
are its attributes? Class,
Class action.
action, method. Okay, so these all are attributes.
Yeah.
Okay, now just say here its ID is user now. Say copy it and go to our, say here options equal to options. Okay, say driver dot get URL title, and say after that I say web test one anything equal to driver dot find element now by dot id
Mm.
by dot id driver find element by dot id, and here it will give me the yeah I have to import send web common by dot id, and say what is the value, say here expected here user email address. Okay, and if I want to write something, I will say web test one dot send keys, say selenium. Okay, selenium testing. Okay, now if I run this, it's taking time. Okay, so Selenium training is not working. So let us say now you see that the thing it is coming in the minimize mode. Okay,
Yeah.
now so for maximize mode you can go say options dot add argument, say start hyphen maximized. Okay, and say there are more options like I just first option is like disable info bars. Okay, and then there is a third option is uh, minus disable extensions. Okay, if it will disable all the extensions if it is there. Okay, say if I run it again. Now you see it is opening in the maximize most,
Yeah.
and you can see Selenium testing it is written over here.
Yeah.
Okay, so this way we can write in our text box. Okay, now if now I have taken with by dot name. If I inspect this, now you can see it has the name
Yeah.
as well. So I can go with the name as well. So by dot name. Okay, and the value is email. If you see over here, value is email.
Yeah.
Okay, here. If it is unique, then
Mm.
again it will run perfectly fine. So there are different identifying strategies like ID, name, CSS class, class name. Okay, so you can see over here. Again, Selenium testing is written over here.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are different strategies to find an web element.
Okay.
Okay, now I can go with the XPath as well. Suppose here, copy, suppose go with the simple XPath, or you can say relative XPath, say by dot XPath. Mm, now, when this error occur, delete like this. In place of double quotes, press single quotes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if I run it again, you see again Selenium testing.
Yeah.
Okay. So these are different strategies,
Yeah.
like by ID, by dot name. If there is no name, no ID, I prefer XPath most of the times because XPath is the perfect thing. Okay.
Okay.
If there is no ID, there is no name, then go with the XPath.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have then CSS selector. Okay. Now we have studied about the XPath, absolute XPath, and relative XPath. Now you know that what is absolute XPath and relative XPath.
Yeah.
Okay. Just practice this XPath. This is the
Okay.
most important thing. Okay. So let's just practice this XPath in can say just I want you, if you can, click on this. Now
Yeah.
when I say click, instead of say suppose if I inspected, now this is the thing. Now suppose copy XPath, say, uh, driver dot find element. Now I have say by dot XPath, by dot XPath, and the XPath we have just copied. Okay, dot click. Okay,
Yeah.
now if I run this, just give me- now you see it
Yeah.
has been clicked and show you like this. Now what I want you to print all these names Okay, and
Yeah.
select one of these. Suppose you want to select Austria. Okay, suppose if you want to select this Austria, say um, driver. Now, first of all, say I want you to try it.
Yeah.
When you click on it, you have the list of these countries. I want you to print all the countries. And suppose if I want to select Colombia, then it should select Colombia. And if I change my code to Ethiopia, then it will write, it will select Ethiopia. And your code should be like this. There is no hard coding. And the code is like, suppose if I want to change in one line only. Okay, no
Okay.
hard coding, nothing. Just print all the countries and select anyone.
Okay.
Okay, just try it. Okay,
Sure.
then we will
Sure.
see that you have tried. Don't use the help of your chat GPT.
Okay.
If you want to search, go to the Google.
Okay.
Don't go for the direct help of the chat GPT.
Yeah.
Okay, if you want to, you can say push your mind. So go for your Google. Don't
Yeah.
go for the chat GPT.
Sure. Yeah.